among the things happening this weekend is the Road to Nightfall, as I was saying earlier, and I was just looking at the list of bands. There's 6 bands a night for 6 nights, is that right?
That's
Drew?
30 bands.
This is Drew. He's part of a band called Silver-Tongued Devils, spelled with a Z or a Z. And they are going to be playing, is it Friday night, Drew? Or Saturday?
We're going to play Friday night.
That's what I thought.
Back and cleanup, playing last.
Say that again?
We're back and cleanup, we're playing last.
Playing last. Batting cleanup. Okay,
Yes,
I've
sir.
never heard that expression before.
Baseball term.
Well, I guess that's a good thing. I talked to a number of people who were in Road to Nightfall last year, and a couple of them were complaining that they were the first ones on the bill, and there was nobody there to hear us. We played really well, but there was nobody to hear it. Is that true, you think?
You know, it's got to get your crowd out.
Exactly.
It's up to you.
That's what I'm thinking too.
It's up to you to fill the venue.
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I said, well, you get your people out. It shouldn't really matter where you are on the bill. If you got your people, you'll be all right. So you guys, you got all that covered, huh?
Yes, sir. They should be out in full force for us.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's do a song. This is Silver-Tongued Devils. They are in the Road to Nightfall, and they will be playing on Friday night. I guess Silver-Tongued Devils. That's rather a restrained performance for you guys, I think.
It is very. We don't even own an acoustic guitar. We
borrowed
had to
this
borrow this from one of our guitar players. When you come to see us, there's 2 things that could happen. when we turn on our guitars, it hums like a lightsaber, and you could get a really good loud show, or we could get electrocuted, but something exciting is going to happen.
Always. Every day, every day.
Well, let's hope it's the former, not the latter.
Right.
So this is Robert with you.
It is.
Yes, sir.
Robert is one of the guitar players. There are 3 guitar players in the band. So you got that Leonard Skinner thing going.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. We play it loud.
How long have you been playing it?
Me and Robert, we've been together for 10 years, writing songs and playing music, and we moved away for a while. We had a band called Red State. We were real metal back in those days, and we moved away to Nashville, kind of kicked around a little bit, and then came back 3 years ago and started Silver Tongue Devils. When we lived in Nashville, we probably wrote a couple hundred songs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we went playing out, so, we would just sit around. We were working constantly, so we just sat around and wrote a bunch of music. And we were like, when we get back to Chattanooga, let's just let it rip. And that's the one thing about this album of ours we're real happy with, because we did it reel to reel old school. One shot. That's all we got with it, really.
Really?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tell
We
me
went.
about that. So you went into this is a local studio, right?
Yes, sir. Jonathan Kane, Free Jam Studio down in Fort Overthorpe. It's an old church. He's an awesome guy to deal with, and
it's analog, huh?
Yeah, he does it old school. He does it old school originally, and then transfers it to digital, and then sends it out of house to be mastered. He mixes it. He sends it out to be mastered, and we're like, let's not overproduce this thing. Let's let it be us. What you hear on that's what you're going to get live. Maybe a bit louder when you see us live, but that's what you're going to get is that.
Which sounds simple, but it's not, is it?
No. It's a lot of.
To convert what you do on stage into a studio environment is difficult.
Absolutely not, and that's the reason we did it this way is because, we've done it in the broken up where, the drummer comes in, the bass player comes in, and it was like that energy was just gone. There was no energy whatsoever on the album, and we didn't even release it. That's how lackluster we felt, right?
Indeed.
And we fought, me and him, constantly recording it, because that's what happens when you get us together is we have ideas, but this album though, we did fight one time.
So the sparks are all in the music this time.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. We let it out we let it have it.
Let's put it this time. This time we didn't fight.
No,
That's what I'm saying, right?
Not one bit.
You put all those sparks in the music.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
The
that's
energy
what it
is
should be,
there.
right?
The fire's there. It's gonna light you up.
And so you are the last act on the bill, so that puts you at about, 9:45 or so? Is that how it's
yeah. It's
scheduled?
15-minute sets, and they got
they
it
don't
running
give you very long, do they?
right, and it's running very fast. We got 15-minute songs, so we had to really kind of think about this.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
We're known to drag songs out. Robert over there with his
I like
20-minute
to play guitar, what can I
solos
say?
and stuff, dancing around, putting it behind his head and stuff. So
Yeah, you can't do that kind of thing when you've only got 15 minutes.
right.
Right.
And I think one of the stipulations is they're all supposed to be originals. Is that true?
Yes, that's
Yes, sir.
yeah. We're original band. If we ever do covers, we treat it like we wrote it.
Yep.
What do you tend to cover?
Everything.
Yeah.
We don't define ourselves by a sound. We try to take something that people don't think that will sound that way, and we try to make it that way.
I gotcha. Right. So give me an example.
All the way from Johnny Cash, Nine Inch Nails, Hurt. From we're actually about to attempt a new one in one of our covers. It's Never Tear Us Apart by INXS,
Yeah.
and we're going to make it us.
I gotcha.
Grungy,
Well, I mean,
fire.
why bother otherwise, right?
There you go.
Yeah. I'd like to hear your version of Hurt, though.
Oh, yes.
That might be kind of interesting. to
Oh,
hear.
we've had that since the beginning. Actually,
Yeah,
that was
10
our
years
It's a great
very
song.
very first cover we ever did, and our very first show we had a band that was going to cover Hurt too, and we played before them. We were our first spot, They got up there, and when we were getting off, they're like, "Dude, we had that in our set list. We're not playing it tonight because how good y'all did it." They just nope, do it off.
I can see any number of Johnny Cash songs working that way.
Oh yes.
I mean, that energy was in Johnny Cash's music, right? Even though he
A
didn't
lot.
necessarily play it like that, it could easily be played that way and sung that way.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything's real boiled down and simple. And when you boil stuff down and keep it simple, you can do anything you want with it. I think.
Yes, try it. That's a good point. It just gives you kind of a template.
Right. Anything complex, there's a lot of moving parts, and it's hard to put your own feel on anything with a lot of moving parts because you're trying to cover a lot of different bases. So anything boiled down seems to be the easiest thing to do something with.
I see what you're saying. It makes a lot of sense. So again, our guests are Silver Tongue Devils, and they are going to be at Road to Nightfall on Friday night. Where are the Road to Nightfall shows?
Grand Foon.
The
East
Grand
Main.
Foon.
Yes, sir.
Because the final is at the Signal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's what confused me, because I thought the whole thing was at Grand Foon. It's not, but the playoffs are.
Yes.
Or whatever you want to call it, the showcase, really. I've gone round and round with Jonathan on that. He doesn't like calling it a battle of the bands, but
Right.
I mean, it is, right? That's what it is.
Right.
But at the same time, it's a great showcase.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, whatever they charge at the door, you get to see 6 bands.
Yeah.
And like it's not very different from one another. So
No.
it's quite a night.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. This is our first time doing it, though. It's been around for a while, but
I think this is like 5th, maybe? Something 5th or the 6th
I believe so. We were always afraid our flavor was a little too spicy for them, and this time around, you know, I've been talking to Stratton Tingle quite a bit, and so I kind of figured, well, we'll give it a shot this year and see what happens.
What kind of reaction did you get from Stratton? He said, "Go for it," right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I figured you would.
I got to give him some love, man. We went, me and my sister, we run Chattanooga bands, and we went to his class that he has for marketing for the music business. That thing helped me so much. It taught us so much. So if you're a musician out there, go do yourself a favor and sign up for that with Sound Corps, because it'll show you what you need to know. I mean, there's a lot of successful bands. With us booking, we see a lot of great bands. They play great, but the only thing they do not have is the business side of it, the marketing side. You know, and I see them and they show up and they bring 3 people in. That's fine. I mean, we've played for 3 people. I don't care. I'll play anywhere for free. I don't care. But they seem kind of downtrodden. Why can't we bring people? And it's that little piece of the recipe most bands are missing is the marketing side, and get people excited about what you're doing.
Absolutely, I agree. And those seminars, they do them quarterly. I was at the last one. I know exactly what you mean, and it always comes back to that. I guess to summarize it, behave as you would like to be perceived.
Exactly.
If you think you're a star, then act like one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind being a jackass every once in a while. I come off that way. That's fine. But a lot of times I'm having fun doing it, and a lot of people have fun seeing me do it. So
that's all that matters, really.
Yeah.
So we'll close with a song from your album. Let's give people a taste of what you've done in the studio. Do you want to say anything about this song?
Hey, it speaks for itself.
It does.
It speaks for itself.
It's really cool. It's called Light It Up. Well, good luck.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us in.
I do my best not to be partisan in these things, Drew. Everybody's got an equal shot as far as I'm concerned, and way to go. Congratulations. I hope you do well.
Oh, thank you,
sir.
Robert, pleasure to meet you.
Same to you.
Sounds like Sam the Sham at the beginning there.